to... Well, in comparison to how usually like my streams are, but... Pokemon Unite. It just does this to me. But hey, at least I am streaming tonight. Yeah, welcome to the stream everyone, as... we're going to be continuing Trails of Cold Steel 1. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna be able to finish this chapter tonight, but I should be able to make a decent amount of progress if anything. You might start late tomorrow too. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Ah yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's up to you there, as well as when you do feel like it. Anyways, homework wasn't too bad for you today. Mine's was just slow today, but that's not really a bad thing per se. Since I have more time to get stuff done. But yeah, I was just playing Pokemon Unite, trying to grind my Smurf and help some people get up, but I'll admit, I was getting a little frustrated, but I guess I was just more, well, not to where I was getting tilted, just more so thinking, it's just like, well, in general, it just felt weird, because normally, well, at least in Unite's case, normally, whenever I play solo queue, there's always some people fighting for jungles, and then I used to fight for the jungles too, until at some point I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm going lane. If you want to fight over jungle, go ahead, but I'm just gonna have to rely on lane. But then if I ever run into those matches where suddenly, like, they just let me jungle, I'm just like, okay, I'll take the jungle then. And it's like, and I was doing a trio with 2 other people, but for some reason, no one ever wanted the jungle, and, well, one person that did want, well, we did have a few people that did jungle, and some that actually did decently. But then we had one person who chose the jungle, but then he left us mid-game, so I was just like, man. But I say I overall went net positive on rank today, so I guess that's not a bad thing. Plus side, waiting for Decidueye this week. Can't wait to play as him personally. In Unite. Anyways, what the hell happened to this gate? Oh yeah, and speaking of streams this Friday... Oh yeah, 5 sheeps in total. Anyways, streams this Friday. So, I probably will stream this Friday. The only thing is, I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming this, because the King of Fighters 15 open beta actually starts this Friday. So I might stream myself playing it with a friend, or just trying it out in general. I'm honestly not sure. I don't even know if I'm going to get King of Fighters 15 at launch, but hey, if they offer a beta, it's like, why not at that point? And it's not... And I did play... Well, the reason why I never really invested into KOF is because I know the games are hard to play. And I've only played one at this point, but... Holy shit, KOF 13 was hard to play. To say the least. Like, I was barely able to do some of the basic... barely do some of the basic stuff, which, even then, it took too much time out of me.
Let's get this over with.
I wouldn't... There's a good chance they probably made the game easier to play, per the trend with fighting games nowadays.
Whirlwind!
But we'll see if I have time to invest into it.
Now, there!
It's my turn. Go!
Go! I'll handle this. Go! Here! Thanks for having my back, Lucius. I won't let... Let's get going.
Yeah, I'll probably stream, like, but hey, if I don't end up streaming KOF 15, we'll just do this. And just another update. I did mention it. I mentioned it Monday that I put in some time off requests for next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, leading up to the holidays. And I think my manager pretty much just overlooked the email, my request accidentally, because she was probably busy with a lot of other things. But I got approved for my time off I requested for Tuesday and Wednesday, leading up to my Thanksgiving and day after Thanksgiving day off.
Now's our chance.
So I have a pseudo Thanksgiving break essentially.
All right, let's do this. All right,
So I do have to work Monday,
whirlwind
but the rest of the week next week,
to me.
I'm pretty much off.
We're open. There.
It's my turn. Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten Lake. Now.
I just have to plan it for the most
Very
part,
well.
with what I actually do end up doing. I'm sorry, my ears are itchy.
Be gone. Ha! Here we go. There. Ha! Now's our chance.
I've got you.
Leave it to me. There. Now. There.
I can do this. Now.
Go. Nicely done, Elisa.
Same to you. That was great.
Like, Monday and Wednesday will probably be my usual stream schedules. Friday I should be able to stream. We'll see.
Let's get going. Yeah.
Tuesday I might implement a stream. I might stream during that. It's gonna be a morning stream if I do. I'm not sure if it will, but that's a possibility for next week though. Wednesday will be my normal stream schedule. Or in fact, I could probably do it as early in the morning, just to save time and all. I could. Hey, another sheep. Okay, the rest should be in the northern area. But let's visit the watchtower to see if there's anything I can get. And what else was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Holy shit, that trailer was so sick. Cannot wait to watch that in theaters. The second movie I will actually go to a theater for. Like, so much I'm so curious about right now, but just one more month. Oh yeah, we did get him wine, yes, earlier today, and he got caught, I guess.
Let's get going.
Oh well. Not like anything bad will happen here. Oh yeah, and Pokemon Unite. Aside from the Decidueye coming out this week, which I'm definitely buying him ASAP, because grass type and all. Apparently there is a data mine / leak for another grass type Pokemon. Not a starter, but someone in the 7th generation. And apparently there's also a chance we can get it for free too, if we just log in. That part I'm not too sure of because I have no idea how they do things. But hey, free Pokemon licenses in Unite. I ain't complaining. Anyways, now we can head to the north. Might as well explore the north too before I actually do the side quest, do the main quest, which I don't have to do yet, thankfully. Oh, okay. I guess I have no choice but to talk to him. Let me talk to this guy and see if there's anything I can get. Might as well talk to the elder first. Because I got no choice. I can modify any port slots. I feel like I can open this. I'm not gonna, well, use this, like, honestly. I think I'd rather save it for some other characters later, though. Let me just rest so Emma can recharge. Honestly, I haven't even had a reason to really use Emma, though. I'm just outside of having her level up her Master Quartz. For Elliot. Welcome. I assume you've seen our request? We did. Vincent de Nortons made his way out of the settlement on his own. He was quite fervent about the idea of taking photographs of something in the northern region of the Highlands. I planned on having you all escort him there in the afternoon, but apparently he was unable to wait until then, and he took off by horse on his own. Really? How childish. I assume he simply couldn't control his passion as a photographer. He must be really taken by whatever it is. There are many ruins from the ancient Neolithic civilization in the northern region of the Highlands. It's likely that he went to visit the statue of the Guardian there. Guardian? What exactly is this statue? It's one of the most symbolic ancient relics here in Nord. Legend has it that the Guardian it represents sealed away an evil Djinn. Is it D silent, so just Jinn, or I'm not sure. Within the ancient quarry to the north. Wow, that's quite the grandiose legend. At any rate, we should catch up with him as soon as possible. Monsters aren't the only reason the northern region can be dangerous. That's not an area from Nord should be traveling across alone. Can you please find them for us to keep them safe? Understood. Leave it to us. Let's make our way there immediately then. Indeed, we'll need to leave the settlement through the northern entrance. I'll leave this in your hands then. Take care now. Okay, cool. Hey yo, what's up, Picaro and Curry? Okay. Trails of Canyon, Lisa. Your typical JRPG romance. Nothing wrong with the expected, Curry. Nothing wrong with that. But welcome, though. Hope you two are having a good Wednesday as we approach the following weekend. I'm just excited for this week to be over and work one day next week on Monday. Because once I'm done with Monday next week, I'm pretty much on my pseudo Thanksgiving break. was tiring today? It'd be like that. And what do you mean everything is wrong with that? I see nothing wrong with that, Curry. Just saying. But welcome though. Workday this week got changed to Friday. And I wouldn't know if that's a good or bad thing with delaying it or not. Unless if you're trying to get it done sooner. Oh yeah, Curry, I'm just, oh yeah. Curry, I think you could tell I was joking about that. Because in regards to that, I do agree. Like, they should have either just made Elisa entirely canon if they're just going to imply her heavily to be canon. Or let you choose. I do agree with that, Curry. Like, they should have done one or the other there at that point. But at the same time, you are a god. But, yeah. Yeah, I stand by. Either make one girl canon or... I digress. Yeah, the wind feels so nice. Agreed. It has a different flavor of freshness to it than the high winds, than the winds in the southwestern highlands. With that said though, Curry, in this stream, Elisa's the canon girl, so I'm always gonna pick her every time. Just a warning. Agreed. It has a different flavor. I already read that. Oh. That's due to all the sheer cliffs around here. It gives the wind in the area a unique feel. The winds take many forms and bestow countless blessings on the people of Nord. Sing her out. Anyways. Well, I can see why your people place such importance on the wind. Yeah, and the view here is just as nice as the vistas in the southwest too. Anyway, if we all get rested up, we should get... What's wrong? Oh, nothing really. I was just looking at that cliff over there. Is it me, or does it look like there's something buried in it? Like, some kind of giant. Why are you going on about? There's no way something... You were saying? Anyways, kinda good because you don't have to drive in the... but it means your weekend is straight for the week. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad then. If you have the weekend. If you have a weekend free. And I believe, well... Actually pick... I know universities would have next week. Well, okay, that's a lie. I know if you're in Cal State, you would don't. No wait. Oh yeah, Cal State. They would have Thanksgiving week off. Does your community college have off next week off? Because I know when I was in community college, I only had Tuesday and Friday off for Thanksgiving break. In community college, I know the Cal States would have the whole week off, and I think the UCs only had Thursday and Friday off too. I think. What in Adios' name is that? Yeah, I have no idea. Some kind of statue, maybe? Do you think it's related to the stone circle in the southern reaches of the Highlands? Honestly, we don't have all that much about it. We don't know all that much about it ourselves. But the ancient statue is said to be the guardian of the North Highlands. The guardian, huh? I guess it does give that kind of impression. Emma, you alright? Oh, sorry. I was just stunned speechless by that statue. Well, I guess I don't understand the feeling of awe. I wonder how massive it must have looked when you're up close. I imagine it's more than likely that the photographer we're seeking is in that area. We'll need to venture closer regardless. By the way, if you head northeast of the strategy, you'll find an ancient quarry. To the northwest is the scenic lake, Lacrima. It's always helpful to get a lay of the land, so there's no harm in visiting both of those sites too. Makes sense to me. Alright, let's get moving. Huh. But yeah. So, what else is there to talk about? I guess I'll visit the left side first. Plus, I can get all the sheeps here and treasure. Oh wait. Okay, so just avoid going down there. And okay, and I can see the treasure chest along the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the Game Award nominees. Just curious to hear if anyone saw them by any chance.
Yeah, it's even higher here than the Southern Highlands.
Oh god damn it.
They want.
I can do this.
It's my turn.
Alright.
Take the...
Okay, got it.
My turn. Go.
I've got you.
Very well. Now is our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave it right.
Well. Just remember, at least regarding the Game Awards, our votes are only the minority, unfortunately.
To me.
This is just how it's been with the Game Awards.
Go.
Which, hey, what can you do about that?
There. Now's a chance.
I've got you. Right. Turn to...
What? How'd you...
Here we go.
Come on, you're supposed to miss.
Leave it to me. Come on.
Okay, let's take it.
I suppose I should thank you.
Go. Leave it to me. There. Time is precious. We should hurry.
Anyways, can I give Elisa a better one to this? I don't have a better one than this, unfortunately. I mean, my personal game of the year is pretty... of the games on that list, is pretty much Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Yeah.
That's my vote for it, which I hope it does win, or at least one of the awards at the Game Awards. But overall, I do think the lineup's pretty solid for what they have at the moment. In my opinion.
My turn.
Like, I know some people were pretty mad about some aspects, like...
I
Thanks.
suppose I should thank you.
Leave it to me. Whirlwind. We're open.
There.
What can you do?
Very well. Now is our...
Come on. My turn. It's my turn. Whirlwind. We're open.
There.
It's my turn. Turn to...
My turn. Now.
Here. My turn.
Cool.
Okay, it's safe for now.
SMT5 RPG. I mean, I wouldn't doubt SMT5 is a good game, or a great RPG, because literally the Shin Megami Tensei name. If whether you are into that or not. that was more or less up to you. It's, and like, it's not that and personally, I have played one of the SMT games. I just never really invested into the series personally. But for RPG of the year, I guess, I feel like it's either gonna be Tales of Arise or SMT5. But I put my vote for Scarlet Nexus personally. Not that I think it's a better game than either of the two, but for me, Scarlet Nexus was a sleeper hit. For being a new, because it's a brand new IP, and I know people pretty much got the idea of it being like Tales of, which, to a degree, it can feel like that at times, but honestly, Scarlet Nexus, it was a game I had to look back on and replay. Honestly, I just forgot how much fun that Scarlet Nexus was as an RPG.
Let's get going.
A very, very slept-on game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to see, even if it doesn't win, it did get the attention of some people, or at least some critics, to put enough to get it, to get it considered nominee RPG of the year.
My turn. All right, let's do this. Right,
Instead, it's not Halo.
it's my turn.
Pick. I'm not sure if you need to. Look,
Whirlwind
I love MK Leo too,
to me.
but there's a lot of issues with.
Right.
I don't feel like, unfortunately, I can't see any Smash player being esports of the year this year, because
I'll handle this.
legit, there were literally no events this year
Now's our chance.
until
Don't let it
near the
pass.
end of the year,
Right. Go.
which there's really not much you can do about it there. I love Leo. I love watching him. He's a great
It's
player.
my turn.
Unfortunately,
Whirlwind
being the niche
to me.
audience we are, that's already one issue.
Let's go.
Very well.
Go. There.
And you can legit say the same about the FGC players too, unfortunately.
Whirlwind.
There.
Because again, not many FGC events.
Thanks for having my back, Lucius.
I won't let you down.
Great. Nice.
At that point, it's just unavoidable, unfortunately. Meanwhile, like, other games are able to host online stuff because
Yeah.
it's just that much easier to manage with them in comparison to fighting games. Where if your online experience isn't isn't strong enough to sustain itself for online competition, it's gonna be a struggle. If LCG was nominated, if he was nominated, I'd be questioning who's really behind it, who's doing the nominees in the first place for the Game Awards.
Now's our chance.
Go. All right.
Right.
It's my turn. Whirlwind.
There. My turn. Now is our chance.
I mean, I don't see it ever happening for obvious reasons. And I don't even watch the guy myself.
Huh?
Here we go. Leave it to me.
It's my turn.
I know what he's known
Making
for,
progress.
though. But, I mean, I don't care about him at the end. I mean, it's not really my business. I know he's been. I think it said he was banned from CPT events indefinitely, or something. Which, look, I'm not a huge fan of that guy.
It's a treasure chest.
I do find the reason why he was banned all of a sudden a little questionable. Like, look, he wasn't, like, he didn't say anything good. I will say that. My question is just, why the hell did it take it so long just to ban him when he did that shit literally probably every time he streamed?
Bring it on!
Oh no.
Hang in there.
Thanks!
This is gonna be rough, to say the
Here
least.
we go! Alright, let's do this! Leave it to me. Whirlwind! To me!
I'll go do it here, or anything. Come on.
I suppose I should thank you. My turn. Now is our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave it to me!
Okay, cool, I picked the right one. I mean, memes are funny. I mean, I don't really look into memes, so I don't even care.
You're in the shoe!
But, I mean, at the end of the day, what he does, it's his life. I ain't the one that should be judging it. But yeah.
Come on! Come on!
Let's go blind.
Here we go! It's my turn. Go!
Right.
Very well.
Go!
Right. Fire.
It's my turn. Together, we're unbeatable.
I mean, I'm not much of a meme person to begin with, looking for memes, but that's just me personally.
Nicely done.
That should suffice.
Hey, level ups all around.
Wow. That's one towering waterfall.
Really
I'll
is.
say, it must be at least a 500 arch drop.
Let's get going.
But again, I mean,
Yeah!
look. But again, at the end of the day, I don't even know much about Lil Girl. I just seen the stuff he says. So, I'm not going to judge him just by what I've seen from the internet, but if he wants to,
Let's get this over with.
if he gets some enjoyment out of it, I ain't gonna shame you for it or anything.
Alright,
That's just where I stand with the whole thing about
Leave it to
LCG
me.
and such.
whirlwind! To me!
Excited for the Secret Santa stuff? Me too. It's just more or less when we'll get to that,
Thanks!
Suppose I should thank you.
Uh.
I'll handle this.
as well as how we end up organizing it.
Now is our...
Go!
But we got plenty of time until then, so I'm not that worried.
Get back! I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
Oh, sick. Let's go, Emma. You know you're not fighting.
Let's get going!
Hey, if anything, I can get... So I got 2 treasure chests already. I'm gonna have to go to the right side anyways for 2 treasure chests. Well, I'll go to the left side first. And yeah, I'm not even sure if I even how far I'm going to get tonight since I started later than I wanted to, but... Oh yeah, I need to get that chest down there too. And thank God for turbo mode.
Oh, we made it all the way to where that giant statue is.
It looks even more massive the closer we get. To get right in front of it, we'll need to go around the cliff.
Dark
Let's get
matter.
going.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think we'll learn more about it as we get closer to the date. But until then, I'm just saving money, getting ready for whoever Secret Santa I end up being one for. Because I'm actually gonna have 2 groups, including Gale's, to be ready for Secret Santa and all. Oh wait, I missed the chest.
Whoa!
Ooh,
Let's
Seppa.
get going.
What all these?
Yeah!
Also, I don't think I even need to fight them right now, so I should be okay. Or that enemy near it. Oh,
Very
god
well,
damn
I
it.
will leave it to me. My turn. All right.
Very well. Now is our chance.
Right. Now.
All right. We're open.
There!
Here we go. There.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Thanks.
Especially because of Elisa.
I can do this.
My turn.
Watch Hajime. Use the seesaw.
We'll cut our own path.
Oh well, on the plus side, Invasion Tank Gaius.
Let's get going. Yeah.
Let me go get the treasure chest first before I continue.
What a large monster. We'll need to be careful. Let's get going.
Alright, yeah, I might as well get the last sheep along the way. As well as all the treasure chests in this area. Like, it can't hurt at this point.
Yeah. Let's get going. There seems to be a treasure chest here.
Oh, speed breaker, I should actually use that. Yeah, I'm definitely using that, Marine. heat up, honestly, doesn't sound like a bad idea. If I had this available. Oh, a voice breaker. I should use this on... Actually, I could use this on Useless. I would give this to Lisa, but... I could give this to Useless, though, if I had extra slots. Hey, yo, Edge Gecko. Welcome to the stream. You really want to do Persona 5 New Game Plus? When you find it on your Twitter that I enjoyed it. I mean, Edge Gecko. Look. I'm not, like, that tweet, I wasn't trying to say anything to say Persona 5 was bad. Just a heads up. And I know you're not trying to mean it, but hey, Persona 5, I did have fun with the game. I had a lot of fun with it when I played it. And I did talk with this with Gale on my previous stream, but my issue with Persona 5 was just, at least in regards to the plot, it was that thing where it started off really, really strong for me with the issues it tackled, as well as the overall plot when becoming the Phantom Thieves. Once we became the Phantom Thieves, for me personally, the story gradually kept getting weaker for me. Unfortunately, but it wasn't enough to like deter me from playing it until I got to Haru's Palace. It was at that moment I was just like, okay, I just want to get this game over with, which I've only finished the Persona 5 section of Royal. I have yet to touch the Royal section, which honestly I don't want to do personally. But hey, that doesn't mean I think Persona 5 is a bad game. It's just it wasn't for me at that moment.
Very well.
Because I think the game is really fun. Otherwise, just wasn't for me.
Go! Here! You're dead. Alright. There. Now. There. Thanks for having my back, Useless. I won't let you...
Sure. I do agree dungeons after the first dungeon, or like the story behind it wasn't as strong. I didn't think it was bad. It felt reasonable enough for me to continue going personally. That's how I felt. It's just like once honestly, it wasn't even just Haru's Palace. It was literally once Morgana started doing his own shit. That's when I'm just like, bruh, why are we wasting time helping? Why are we wasting time on this? That's my personal take on that. Which I know some people really didn't like that either. Yeah, I actually hated that part. Like, why the fuck do we have to chase after our van? Like that. Anyways, at least I got the sheeps back. Yeah, well, look, they're a corporation. Atlas is a publisher / corporation. They do what they want. However, considering how well Persona 4 Golden sold on PC, I'll be surprised if they kept something like Persona 5 on console. And they did release Strikers. Strikers. on multiple platforms rather than just PS4. And I wasn't even expecting a PC version. But at the end of the day, who knows? We just have to wait until whatever Atlus decides to do.
Yeah.
They do have their 25th anniversary project coming up. What they announced there is another story. Which... I mean, sure, it was like that for 20 years, but you can't deny that they have started being a little more open about stuff. You can't deny they have started doing so. And 1 second. And for the record, I'm not even okay, I'm back. And for the record, I'm not trying to say anything like along the lines of they're gonna do it, because I wouldn't know if they I wouldn't know what they're planning, because obviously I'm not with Atlus, and that is even more like they can't even reveal that much. But we can't deny that they have been a little more generous with whether to release stuff on PC, releasing stuff outside of PlayStation. Which pretty much started with Persona 4 Golden, which that was my first Persona game, and one I really liked. And I'll admit that pretty much, in comparison to 5 and 4, 4 has definitely spoiled me, but there was just a lot about 4 I liked more than I liked in Persona 5. And 3DS games, hey. However they choose to do business, that's up to them. That isn't for me to comment on. Anyway, and I said, I mean, I really didn't care about that Edge Crickle. I just knew they did release PC ports. And I know and look, I'm not even gonna speak for stuff like Disgaea
It's enormous.
and other IPs they published. I will speak for the Falcom games, which they also didn't take that long to localize. Like, I mean, I don't know about East 8's release. I know Cold Steel 4. That the PC port took like 4 months. And the Switch version of Cold Steel 3 released in June. And then oh yeah, in general, yeah, think about it, yeah, the window's pretty much been like 3 to... Oh yeah, and Cold Steel 4, PS4 released in October, and then PC and Switch, they released in April-ish, so... And with the future Kaseki games, oh yeah, and East 9, that one, they took like 5 months? Yeah, 5 months to localize, to bring it to PC after bringing it to PS4. But at least with Falcom games now, with the Kaseki games, even though we do have to wait longer.
My turn.
Okay, seriously, games, you're making fight these guys again.
Right, understood.
Anyways,
I
Thanks.
suppose I should thank you.
Leave it to me.
look, Cold Steel 3, like, well, Trails from Zero, Trails to Azure, Trails into Reverie, and Endless Trails. Even though we do have to wait a little longer than usual to play them, they are trying to get the games out on all the systems, except Xbox, at once. They are aiming for that, so I don't even know if that's an NIS America thing, or... I don't know if it's an NIS America thing, or for just like Falcom games now, but if they go with that route, I'd be all for it, just so everyone doesn't everyone can play at the same time. Everyone can play at the same time. There's no need to wait for a certain version to come on a certain platform, etc., etc. Hey, I don't even care about Xbox though. That's not my concern personally.
My turn.
Might as well.
I'll handle this.
Fourth cast was better than 5. I agree with it, but there is my bias there. I do have the bias deciding with the Persona 5 4 in comparison to 5.
Here we go. Come on.
There.
I go where the wind takes me.
Give me those level up.
I did it.
I did it!
Nice.
Making progress.
Anyway. That's like... Oh yeah, I know, but like those systems aren't as popular for reasons on those systems, but
Yeah.
it's, I mean, hey, whichever system you like more power to you. Obviously, I like PlayStation and Nintendo more, so I would go for those consoles. But nothing wrong. I mean, PC is really strong in general for a reason.
All right.
But not everyone has to opt for it. Like, I don't even opt for it
Suppose I
personally.
should thank you.
All right. Whirlwind. Now.
There. My turn.
But I digress.
Now is our chance.
Go.
Alright, see you later. Gonna sleep. You need to wake up at 6:30. Okay, for sure. Sleep's important after all. Alright, guys. Thanks for stopping by while you can, Edgecko, and hope you have a good night. So then, I'll see you next time, whenever that is.
All right.
So yeah, hope you have a good night either way, though.
I'll handle this. Go.
Here. My turn. That's that. Let's keep moving.
So we can check this area
Let's get
first.
going. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'd have to go here and check the other area too. Pretty sure. Wow, this lake is beautiful. It really is. You can see the sunlight glimmering on the water. And the air feels so clean too. This is Lake Lacrima. I and the others from the settlement come here every now and then. It seems like quite a distance to travel. Any particular reason for coming here? Sure is. You see that cabin over there? He's a hermit who moved in there about 5 years ago. He used to live in the Empire. He's a real whiz with orbital tech and anything mechanical, so he's been a real boon to us here. A hermit, huh? Well, I can't say I'd mind it too if it meant I got to live somewhere as pretty as this. Yeah, you got that right. Oh, you think he's in right now? Hard to tell from here. I'd like to drop by and say hello while I'm back in Nord, though. For sure. Okay, so you ordered a large micro SD for Switch storage so you can get cake. Wait. Weren't you waiting till it comes out, till there's a sale on PC?
How beautiful.
What got you change your mind then?
Yeah,
to get on the Switch?
breathtaking.
Yeah.
Which, look, I'm not saying this ain't... Well, I can't even speak for getting that on the Switch, because I don't own the games on the Switch, but...
Whoa!
Oh, your PC storage. Even after deleting Overwatch? I mean, at that point, you might as well delete as many games as you can then, in my opinion. I would've just... And honestly, Pick, I think you could've waited on the micro SD stuff, even if you were to get it there, because Black Friday is literally next week. Okay, that's fair if your initial space wasn't that great, but I do remember you mentioning, but... Honestly, Picaro, I would've just waited till Black Friday for deals on those micro SD cards.
Man, I'd love to get in a little fishing here.
Well, no one's stopping you.
Okay, how much space is it? How much space is it, and how much did it cost to get it shipped in 2 days? $1,024 gigabytes. Okay, next question. How much did it cost? Okay, so, I mean, honestly, $40 isn't that bad. With that said, do you think you really need that much space for your Switch? Do you really think you need that much? I'm just curious. Like, sure, bigger is better, but honestly, do you really plan to buy that many digital games? To that degree? Like, personally, look, if you are, like, legit just getting only digital games, I could somewhat justify... I can somewhat see yourself justifying it. But if you're buying physical games, too... I feel like you could... I mean, look, I mean, having a lot more space isn't a bad thing. I just felt you could have saved more money. I think you could have just gone off with something better, personally. This is where the hermit lives. Just glancing around the room, you can tell what his hobbies are. Yeah, he's always favored a laid-back life. Looks like that hasn't changed. He used to take me and my siblings fishing back when we were younger. Looks like he's living quite a comfortable life here. I know someone who has these exact same hobbies. I mean, what are the chances? Anyway, looks like he's out right now. His boat's not at the wharf, so he must have gone out fishing. I'll come back for some other time if we want to see him. Looks that way. Alright, let's get going. Okay, had to read that before. Hydrating. And what's up, Phil? Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, Phil. I think, well, aside from seeing who the next Pokemon after Decidueye most likely is, I think you also saw how we're probably gonna get it for free too. I don't know anything about that Pokemon personally. I just looked it up seeing it was from Gen 7 and the Grass type, and I assume she'll be an all-rounder, given how she's an up-close person. Unless they make her a speedster. But hey, a free Pokemon, I'm gonna take that.
Yeah.
I have enough for Decidueye. Oh yeah, and Phil, I'm not sure, well, I did tell you I got 2 Ultra on my Smurf. However, I actually I'm making another Smurf right now. My second Smurf.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, my first Smurf was intended for that purpose, but then I just got bored and ended up doing more rank on that Smurf than I thought. So I'm like, time to make a third Smurf. to play with some people that I know that are just starting off. Heavy Chaos is gonna be hype. Not my kind of character personally, but hey, he does look pretty cool.
My turn. All right.
I just know he's not gonna be my kind of playstyle.
It's my turn. Let's
That's
go.
just me personally.
My turn. Now is our...
I can do this. Let's go.
My turn. It's my turn.
Like I haven't even bought the season pass for Strive yet. I don't think I really need to, but
It's my turn.
because I mean, until a character I want or character that has my interest actually gets in the game, I don't really see any need to really get the season pass right now. Otherwise, it's just like Giovanni's just satisfied me so much already at this point. I don't really feel like I don't feel like I personally need anyone else at the moment, unless they create someone similar. Johnny and Belka and maybe Raven. Understandable there. Alright, let's head over to the other side before we continue the main story. God damn it. And continue the main story. Well, I think I have time, actually. Impressive. I was taken aback by the size of the stone circle on the Southern Highlands. This one's on a whole different level. Okay, there's Norton. The guy who shouldn't be doing this. I see your heart at work. Hee, I'm glad to see you're safe. Haha, did you come out here to get a good look at the statues? I don't think he realizes how much worry he's caused everyone. We should bring him up to speed. It sounds like I've caused some unnecessary worry for the people of the settlement. We should get back right away. Or rather, I'd like to, but I thought I'd finished taking all the photographs I need. Do you mind waiting a bit longer while I finish up? Well, I can't really fault you for being fascinated. It really is impressive. I don't think there's anything like this anywhere else on the continent. Actually, it might surprise you to know that there is. This isn't the only such statue I'm aware of. There's a similar statue on Brionia Island, way out to the west. Wait, Brionia Island? Isn't that where Group B was sent? I had no idea there were more of these around. I won't lie, I forgot this was mentioned. No one knows any more about the statue on Brionia Island than they did about this one. I'm currently taking pictures of ruins and ancient sites like this. Taking photographs of this area was the reason I came to North Highlands in the first place. Guy has told us that the people of Nor refer to the statue as the guardian of the region. Yeah, no legends say that this statue was here long before our ancestors came from the east, and that they settled in this land only with its permission. When I saw it, I was immediately reminded of the legend of the Great Knights. You know, now that you mention that, I feel like I've heard the name somewhere before. No doubt, the tale originated during the Dark Ages and spread throughout the Empire. When the land rolls with the tide of war, a colossal knight, wreathed in flame, will come forth to quell the conflict. That's the general gist of it, anyway. What do you mean by that? Well, each region has its own variant of the tale. They all maintain a knight as a central figure, but like all such tales, its veracity is questionable at best. Though it's certainly one of the most mysterious of the legends passed down in the Empire. I see. It does seem like this statue could mesh with that story too. I wonder if they're related somehow. Oh. What was that? Are you okay? I'll be alright. Nothing to worry about. Anyway, I've come all the way out here. Would you mind waiting until I'm done photographing the site? I promise I'll head back to the settlement with you as soon as I'm done. Huh? Well, it doesn't seem like the wildlife has much of an interest in this area. He should be safe here on his own if we head out somewhere else for a while. Agreed. Oh shoot. I didn't mean to do that yet. Anyway, we're finally back in the settlement. Thanks a million for escorting me back here. I really appreciate it. I see I was able to photograph the statue to my heart's desire. I'm just glad you've made it safe and sound. Yeah, let's go tell the elder. There seems to be quite a commotion over there. What? That's... Oh, park the truck. Let me just double check and make sure I'm not missing anything though. Okay, I don't think I missed anything, thankfully, so I should be good. I don't think I can really go to the ancient quarry anyways. Until later. So I should be good. Yeah, I'll be good. Anyways, it looks like there's been an horrible car accident. But why here? Isn't that the gentleman we fulfilled the request for this morning? The very same. That's the settlement's doctor, AMR. He couldn't have been the one responsible, could he? Never mind that. We need to go and take a closer look. Hey, Arm, are you hurt? Gaius, I'm alright. Sorry for worrying you. What happened here? I was on my way back from gathering herbs in the mountain forest to the north, and all of a sudden, I just lost control of the vehicle. Was anyone injured? I suffered a few bumps and bruises, but other than that, fortunately not. I'm just relieved that I didn't end up hurting anyone. I want to know your injuries are light armor. Thanks be to the winds and the goddess. Still, how does one lose control of the vehicle in an area as open and free of obstructions as this? Did you simply lose your concentration for a moment? No, of course not. This car is extremely important to all of us here. I wouldn't dream of driving it carelessly. I'm not sure what caused it. When I was nearing the settlement, the steering wheel started to feel oddly stiff. Fortunately, the brakes were still functional. Otherwise, I dread to think what might have happened. Did I always end up hurting anyone? I mean... Hey, it'd be like that. I see. Elisa? Let's see. Elisa, you think you can work out what went wrong? Probably. You might say it runs in the family. How could I forget? That's the reason that the scion of the Reinberg group would be quite handy in mechanical matters. Even she does pretend she wants nothing to do with her family anymore. Can you mind your own business? What you say, though, it's not as true as it used to be. They have some professional engineers at the Reinberg company now who can't even perform basic maintenance work. Well, standards in higher education must be slipping. When you compare it to the Zeiss Conventional Factory in Liberoral, the Reinberg group is getting far too big for its own good. All those giant vertically structured divisions, each within their own subdivisions. Sounds as though becoming the Empire's largest corporation brought its own share of new issues. So, have you managed to figure out what the problem was? I think so. Looks like there was a contact failure in the quartz circuits near the engine. That's probably why you suddenly had difficulty steering, even though it was fine just before. I see. Do you think you can repair it? I doubt it. I can diagnose, but I'm no technician. I think we'll need to call in a professional to fix it. I thought that means we'll have to ask someone from Zendergate. Yeah, I'm impressed. I can see that Thor's military academy has to be proud of. More to be proud of than it's just its founder. Elder Ivan, bad. I'm sorry it took us so long to get here. I'm glad to see that Norton made it back safely. Thank you for your assistance. Oh, no trouble at all. It's not like you've been able to work out the cause of the problem here? Yeah, that was all thanks to Elisa. It was nothing really. There's no shame in being proud of your accomplishments. Well, I'm glad we've gotten this squared away. I still have something of a problem. What do you mean? This is the settlement's only vehicle. Having out of commission is going to make things pretty inconvenient around here. The sooner we can get it fixed, the better. I see. In that case, is there anything we can do to help? Are you sure? Sure? This isn't part of your field study, you know. I would respectfully disagree. You treat us to such great food and show us such hospitality. I want to do what I can to help. Actually, repairing the truck is a bit above my skill level. So, it would have be discourteous of us not to at least make an attempt to assist our hosts. Thanks, everyone. Haha, if you insist, we'd be more than grateful for any assistance you can provide. If you could bring out someone who could do the repairs, that would be great. That sounds like the best course of action. Should we head to Zendergate and see if they can spare a mechanic? Actually, I have someone else in mind. Someone far more keen than an army technician for things of this sort. Up near Lake Lacrima in the Northern Highlands lives an elderly man from the Empire. I'm sure he'll be able to fix the truck for us if we ask him. True, the hermit could probably have this fixed in no time at all. That cabin near the lake? We passed by earlier, but it seems vacant. An old man from the Empire who's more reliable than an army technician? Could it really be him? Elisa? So, you want us to go and call this man for you then? If you'd be so kind. There's no hurry though. If you have other things you need to do, by all means, do those first. Either way, we'll need to clean up the site of the accident before anything else. Just handle it as you might if it were part of your field study. Will do. Okay everyone, let's finish up anything we have left to do, then head to the cabin at the lake. Lake Lacrima is in the Northern Highlands. We'll just need to head north to the Guardian statue, then do northwest from there. We just set out on horseback at once. Oh yo, Z-Fly. Welcome to the stream. So, I was gonna stream Trails of Cold Steel earlier today, but obviously Pokemon Unite and showing that streamer you rated ended up delaying it a lot more than I thought it would, but not that it's a bad thing, because Pokemon Unite's a great game. Welcome to the stream, Z-Fly. With that said, I don't think I'm going to be streaming for too long tonight. Obviously, because working tomorrow and such. I do want to at least make it to the next stage, so where hopefully by the weekend we'll be in a good position to finish this chapter by the weekend, if anything. But I'm not expecting to finish it tonight unless I do a 4 to 5 hour stream. Like, maybe if I started earlier it would have been possible, but who knows. Anyways, I assume you're just chilling before you head to bed, Z-Fly. Honestly, I sort of want to end early just so I can get a head start on my Smurf account, my second Smurf, for Unite. But we'll see how it goes. Hey, next week, I'll definitely be on to grind Unite during my days off, and unless I'm streaming, which I do want to take advantage of, but we'll see how that goes. That Izanagi no Kami can be registered in the compendium in golden. It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
It's so gloomy in here.
And we don't have a reason to be here yet, but we're gonna have to come here eventually. The atmosphere is really heavy. I'm guessing this is the ancient quarry? Sure is. They say it dates all the way back to the Neolithic civilization that was here over 1,000 years ago. There's the same legends that say the Guardian sealed away an evil djinn here. I do recall overhearing someone back at the summit mentioning a djinn. That sounds a bit unsettling. Plenty of other folks think so too. That's the reason most of the people of the Highlands avoid this area, though I can't say it bothers me at all that much. It does seem like a place straight out of an old tales and legends though. I like that we tried to help that Unite streamer we raided, but you know, I mean, honestly, I think she mentioned, well, I believe that streamer was playing with new people newer to Unite / still learning the ropes, which, I mean, that's one thing, and sure, Unite's easy to play, but definitely hard to master. Which, what can you do? Hey, if I wasn't streaming tonight, I would have joined them, but oh well. It's just all part of the learning process. Though it does. Hey, I've been there with D-ranking a lot. I mean, I still can't believe I D-ranked from Ultra 4 to Vet 4 at one point. And doing it in a 5 stack where those, on one hand you think those would be the easiest games, but in reality those end up being the hardest games, considering your opponents. Unless you run into random solo queuers, or duo and trios. There's no one around and not much reason for us to be here either way. What should we do? Well, if you're curious by all means, go take a closer look. I've looked around here before, but I never really found anything interesting. Nothing phases you, does it? Alright, I suppose it couldn't hurt to check it out. Yeah, unfortunately I can't carry everyone. But I will admit, at least I mentioned it in your stream, Z-Fly, but basically I used to always try to beat that fill role, even if I was forced to do supports. But after watching some videos of some players who solo queue to Masters, one thing they all had in common, aside from the stuff like try not to fight over the jungle, try to do your best to stick with the team as best you can. The main thing that really stuck out to me was just, or this was more or less a reminder with dealing with games like this. Like, regardless of who you get paired up with, always just play your best character or play your strongest characters regardless. And in my case, I mean, I love using Greninja, but I know my strongest Pokemon in Unite are pretty much Lucario and Blastoise. So I can still sort of fill there, but if I'm not on those two, I don't feel like I can carry that much. I feel like I carry more as one of those two in lane, compared to my Greninja, if he's a jungler. That's how I've been feeling like, the more I played Unite. Anyways, I barely reached the dead end. There's no one here either. Just a stone door that I don't think even our combined might could budge. It seems like it was a waste of time coming here. I suppose you might be right, maybe right. But this seems like a kind of place an evil spirit might haunt. This whole area really has an eerie vibe I just can't shake. What? You can sense that kind of thing? Oh, Oh, no, no, no. That's just the impression I get from looking around. Never mind then. Hmm? What now? I doubt it's anything, but I just thought I saw something moving out of the corner of my eye. Same here. Could have been a small animal. Plenty of those around here, no doubt. It would scarcely surprise me to encounter something less natural in a place like this. Hey, knock it off. I'm starting to feel kind of creeped out now. Sorry. Anyways, there's not much we can do here, so let's get going. Okay, nothing to do. Here anyway.
Yeah.
And also, I think one of the things that I did struggle early with Pokemon Unite in Season 1 was I was always constantly fighting to try to get the jungle. And with a character who I thought, wow, was really strong back then and still
Glad to
strong
be back
now.
here again.
Definitely wasn't my carry.
Agreed. I'm certainly in no hurry to return.
I felt like that was my issue with whenever I tried to solo queue in Unite. Like, granted, I'll admit, trying to do solo and Ultra probably is harder. But I'm feeling a bit more confident soloing with my strongest Pokemon. And I'm really hoping I can add the Decidueye to that list. Depending on how he turns out. But we'll see. Anyways, I'm not gonna be, as I mentioned earlier, because I started late, I can't really stream for too long, but I know there is a good stopping point in this game that we're approaching slowly. We all get Gale Socks for Xmas. I mean, you want to give Gale Socks for his birthday? And Christmas? Which, I mean, hey, if you want to do it, do it. But hey, it's gonna be Secret Santa, so... yeah. Well, at least we made it as far as the lake. Is he at home? Well, the boat's at the wharf, and the garage door isn't open, so I'd say it's likely. Excellent, we should go see him at once. Yes, we should.
Yeah. Whoa.
Have a good night, thanks for the game. Okay, of course, Z-Fly. It's always fun playing with you whenever we can. But yeah, let's just stopping by while you can. And I hope you have a good night, Z-Fly. I might be available to play Mario Party tomorrow, but we'll see. But regardless, have a good night, Z-Fly, and I'll see you tomorrow in your stream either way. If I am, let you know, for sure. Seems like someone's inside. I suppose it must be the man we come to see, then. Yeah, I'll bet he just came back from fishing. For a hermit, he doesn't seem to want for much. So, what are we gonna do? Knock on the door. Excuse me, is anyone home? It's open, come on in. Elisa? Excuse us then. Hey, it's good to see you again, sir. Well, if it isn't Gaius, haven't seen you around for, what, half a year now? And little Lisa's here too. Why, I don't think I've seen your face in, must be coming up on 5 years now. Wait, what? Could this be... Grandfather, what are you doing here? Haha, well, I guess that's one way to be introduced, but let me give you a proper welcome. Gwen Reinford. Or Gwen? I'm Gwen Reinford, Elisa's favorite granddad. Pleasure to meet you all, Class 7. Honored to meet you, sir. I'm Reen Shorter. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Emma Milston. Eustace Alvarez. It's an honor. A promising group of young folks, if ever there was. But you've sure done a lot of growing in the last 5 years, Elisa. You're taller and bigger. It does this old man's heart good to see how easy on the eyes you've become. Good grandfather, please. Forget about me. What have you been doing out here all this time? Back when you disappeared from Roar, I've never believed it if someone told me this is where I'd find you. You have any idea how worried I've been? Oh, come now. I send you letters a couple times a year, don't I? And of course, I read all the ones you get to Sharon too. Still, have you been here the whole time these past 5 years? Just about. I don't stay year-round, though. I spend about half the year traveling around the continent, seeing friends or visiting the Empire. I see. Mr. Reinford? Would you mind if I ask how you know so much about our field study? He does raise an excellent point. It almost seems as though you were expecting us to pay you a visit. Well, it's just a coincidence the truck broke down when it did. I admit, ever since Irina told me you were coming to the Highlands, I figured I'd see you at some point. You still talk to Mother? Yes, indeed. Though just the bare minimum. That girl's zeal for her work borders on unhealthy. What did I ever do to turn her into such a workaholic? Lisa? Anyway, we're all done with our coffee, so let's head over to the settlement and have a look at that truck. Just wait outside a bit while I go grab my tools. Oh, actually, I caught a few good-sized trout. Can you take them over to the settlement when you go? Of course. So, that's the former chairman of the Reinford Group. I knew of him by name, but he's a far more light-hearted man than I would have guessed. Indeed, he seems very easygoing. You can say what you really think. You're not going to hurt my feelings or anything. Everyone loves him because he's all laid back and approachable, but mostly he's just capricious and irresponsible. And then, 5 years ago, he just... Elisa? Never mind. Let's get going. As soon as he's ready, we're heading back to the settlement. Alright, let's wait for him by the garage. Oh yeah, cutscene hell time. And let me just make sure my quest... Okay, I should be good AP-wise, but we'll see. Hey Axia, you were playing Minecraft when you went live? All good, Wilts, all good. Well, welcome to the stream, Wilts. Guys, should we head back to the settlement? Hey guys, you're on a pretty good terms with my grandfather then. Something like that. We've only known him for a couple years, but all of us in the settlement owe him a lot. Myself included. Hope your Minecraft session went well though. Yeah. Okay, we're good to go. You mind if I ride with one of you? Grandfather? You aren't driving? Nah, the engine's been acting up a bit lately, so I'd rather not. Guys, how could I pass up a chance to get to know my granddaughter's classmates a little better? Reen, right? Got room for one more up there? On the way back. Why did he have to pick Rain? You better not be giving him any funny ideas. Hehe, I'm sure that isn't the case. I feel a bit more at ease if you focus more on the reins, though. How's little Sharon doing these days? I heard she recently started working at your dormitory. That's right, I haven't had too much time to get to know her, but she seems really skilled at what she does. Oh, she is. Very much so. But more importantly, she's a real cutie. She always has that lovely, reserved air, but there's a playful side to her too. I wish she'd sign on as my personal maid. That'd be the life. Yeah. That Emma girl is really nice too. She's got those glasses, that hair you want her to let down, and she's a class prep material to boot. It's a smoldering hot homeroom hottie if I ever saw one. Dang. I forgot this is how Elisa's grandfather was like. Come on, you know you agree with me. Well, I can't really say that I disagree with you, but... if you don't mind me asking, why did you never tell Elisa that you were here? Tell me, Reed. What kind of girl do you see her as? Well... I think she's a really hard worker in a great many respects. Oh, I have no doubt of it. She's good looking, polite, as well mannered as any noble's daughter, intelligent. It all comes naturally to her. It's not some persona she forces on herself. Yeah, I'm amazed at how effortless she makes it all seem. And yet, she has a habit of trying to resolve everything without relying on anyone else for support. And yes, horses, Wilts. I'm sure it hasn't escaped the notice of a candy young man like yourself. It does feel like that sometimes, yeah. She's kind and her sense of duty compels her to always see things through. But she always keeps everything bottled up, like she never wants to let on to anyone that she needs help with a problem. That is true. I'm Elisa R. from Roar. It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that. I have a feeling that relations between her mother and I caused her to end up that way. Or to be specific, the conflict between the two of us. That's why I didn't tell her where I was, but I'll leave it up to her to fill in the details about that. I'm sure that once the two of you are a bit closer, she'll tell you on her own. A bit closer. I have a feeling there's a critical misunderstanding going on here. Oh, is that so? I thought there was a little something going on between just you two after seeing your name come up in one of her letters. Well, we did have that unfortunate accident back at the start of the year. But that's all it was. We eventually got it sorted out and nothing's really happened since. An accident, eh? Did you accidentally collide with her on your way to school, causing her to drop the toast she held between her sweet lips? And as it does clear, the two of you find yourselves sprawled on the ground in an unlikely yet heart-racing position. That's a really oddly specific question, but I don't know what kind of heart-racing is in your anime. So, something really did happen, didn't it? Now just tell Gwen here all about it. I want every last juicy detail. And of course Elisa slows down. Grandfather, please.
Hey, isn't that... Ooh, it's those military academy students. I wonder what they're doing all the way out here.
I wonder who you are.
Oh well. Looks like things are gonna start getting interesting.
Well, but
Okay, let's get this mission started.
I'm sure we'll
Sheesh.
see you again at some
Gramps and the
point.
others can be so unreasonable sometimes.
Okay, once this cutscene finishes, which it's pretty long, I'm going to probably cut the stream there. That night, the people at the settlement held a banquet at the elder's house for us, Gwen and Norton. Yeah, I'm just gonna end once we can actually play again. I don't know what we'd do without you, Gwen. Here's to you, my friend. And to you. Come on, Lucan. This booze isn't gonna drink itself. Yes, yes. I can still hardly believe it. Finding the famous Gwen Rhineford out in the sticks like this. You know him then? Of course. He seized on the opportunities of the Orbital Revolution to make Rhineford the industrial powerhouse it is today. And it's only gotten bigger since his daughter took over. The Rhineford Company was originally an arms manufacturer, making their name on firearms and such. They underwent a massive expansion of their lineup and started working on orbital weapons and railway projects. I suppose that's what it must have looked like to the mobility. But the company does business all across the continent, not just domestically. Gwen has a refreshing international outlook for an Erebonian businessman. I see. I knew he was a keen man, but I didn't realize he was that famous. The real mystery is why someone would walk away from that in the first place. Some people say he got ill and had no choice but to stand down, but look at him now. He's the picture of health. So maybe there's some truth to that old rumor after all. Oh? What do you mean? Just something I heard a long time ago. No real proof of it. And we at the Imperial Chronicle aren't in the business of printing baseless speculation. Elisa? Oh, I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach. I'm gonna go out and get a little fresh air, okay? Alright. Okay, see ya, Elisa. Elisa? Reen? Elisa's going out to get some fresh air. Do you mind going and keeping her company? Not at all. But why me? You're the class president and all. You'd make for better company. Oh no, trust me. I think you're definitely the best man for the job. Well, if you say so. Alright, I'll be back in a little while then. Well, time to talk to Elisa.
I'm such an idiot. What am I even doing?
What are you doing? It's so pretty. Come on, you two. We need to get going. We're running behind schedule. Well, now, let them have their fun. It's not often you have a day off like this. Why not try and relax for once?
Elisa?
Oh, Reen. Well, what are you doing out here? Did you eat too much?
My mouth says no, but my stomach's thinking yes. You doing okay? You seem a bit unsteady there.
Nothing like that. I'm just feeling a little out of it. I'm just going to stay out here for a while and get some fresh air. Then I'll be... Whoa! Sorry about that.
See? What did I tell you? We've been riding all day. I'm not surprised you're feeling tired. Riding a horse really takes it out of you.
I guess you're right. Why didn't that occur to me before?
Hey, Lisa. Look look up at the sky.
Huh? Oh, wow.
You know, I didn't even notice it last night because we turned in so early. But now that we know, if you're out here to get some air, better to take in the starlight than look at the ground, right?
You're right. My father was a technician. 8 years ago, he passed away. My family was never really the same after that. Mother was director of the company back then. She focused all of her energy on making the Rhineford Group even bigger. She used to treasure our family, but after that, it's like she could barely spare a thought for us.
Oh. She did seem like a talented businesswoman when we met her. Well, more than talented to run the Rhineford Group.
I see.
What you saw in Ruhr Station was just a watered-down version of her normal intensity. We'd be able to have dinner together maybe once every 3 months, and that's being generous. But at least I wasn't alone. Grandfather and Sharon were always there for me.
That's how it was, huh? I guess you've known Sharon for a long time then.
Yeah, my mother hired her about 7 years ago. Being a
7
Rhineford
years
and all,
ago.
I never had many people I could really call friends when I was young. The nobles looked down on me, of course, but the common people treated me like I was different from them, too. At least with my grandfather and Sharon around, I never felt totally alone.
Poor Lisa.
Grandfather introduced me to all kinds of different hobbies, like horseback riding and playing the violin. Sharon taught me self-defense and archery, and all the high society etiquette expected of a lady. Meanwhile, my mother kept expanding the company completely against the wishes of my grandfather, the chairman.
I see.
Lisa's always the weird canon, but she's still canon.
Though, hasn't Rhineford
On
always
this
been
stream.
a big industrial company?
Kind of, yeah. Even back then, they took on projects in all fields, from steel mills to railway construction to guns and tanks. It's not surprising there are people out there who like to call the company a merchant of death. I can't say I completely agree with that side
Why
of the
was
company,
Kane
but
scenes
I've never
here?
felt embarrassed or ashamed about it.
Nah, it's still it's just that usual canon stuff, which is still
But a few
entertaining.
years ago, the Rhineford Group finally went too far.
What do you
This
mean?
is all fine.
Those 2 railway guns set up in Gorelia Fortress on the eastern edge of the Empire, you know about those, right?
Yeah,
How
I've
can I
heard of
forget
them.
about them?
They're supposed to have the longest range of any orbital cannon in the world.
I've only seen their spec sheets, but the destruction they're capable of is terrifying. Erebonia's still fighting with Calvert over Crossbell, and those guns are capable of targeting any point in Crossbell State. In just a couple hours, they could wipe Crossbell City and its 500,000 citizens off the map.
No way. That's way beyond being a weapon of war. More like an instrument of massacre.
I couldn't agree more. And neither could my grandfather, who supervised their construction. Even though my mother was the one who signed off on the project, my grandfather regretted it like the decision was his. As he was hesitating over whether to hand them over to the Imperial Army, my mother betrayed him.
What?
She went behind his back and secured the support of all of Rhineford's major shareholders. Everyone from Ruhr's ruling lord Marquis Ragnar to the top brass of the Imperial Army was on her side. In the face of such overwhelming pressure from all sides, my grandfather was forced to capitulate. He stepped down as chairman, and my mother wasted no time taking his place. That's when my grandfather decided to leave the
Unfortunate.
company entirely. And me. I thought I'd at least have Sharon on my side, but she just did whatever my mother told her to do. It's been 5 years since then already.
Oh. I think I get it now. Why she gets under your skin, I mean. It's not so much what your mother did, but how it ended up tearing your family apart.
Yeah. I couldn't believe my mother would betray her own father. I couldn't believe grandfather would take it without fighting back. I couldn't believe Sharon, who'd always supported me, watched it all happen without a word of protest. It really drove it home to me. how big the Rhineford group was now, and how small I was.
Yes, typical corporate rich family. It'd be like
I
that.
hated realizing it had become so large that corporate interests were stronger than family ties. Looking back, I guess that's when I decided I'd leave home and enroll in the academy. Even when I ran, I couldn't go far enough to escape my mother's shadow, or the Rhineford name. Then I come here and find my grandfather happily enjoying a whole new life without a care in the world.
How nice must that be?
When I stepped outside, I was feeling so lost, so frustrated, wondering what I'd been doing all this time. But it's kind of strange, you know? I look up at the stars and it feels like I can escape the gravity of everything. I think I'm finally starting to understand why my grandfather chose to leave it all behind and move out here in the first place.
Hey, of course it's anime. I wouldn't have it any other way with this game.
You really are strong, Elisa. Stronger than you realize. You were finally ready to talk about it. About your family and the company and everything. So, maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that.
Maybe you're right, but I don't think I would have been able to if I hadn't enrolled at the academy. Meeting everyone in Class 7, the lacrosse club, you... I'm a better person for it. Your support has already made a difference. So, thanks. Thanks
Anytime,
for worrying
Elisa.
about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
Anytime. Though, truth be told, I came to check on you because Emma asked me to.
Of course.
Sorry to ruin the moment.
I thought that might be the case. Oh well, there's always next time. It's kind of strange to hear you tell me I'm strong, because I could say the same thing about you. You always seem to get thrust into the role of leader, someone we can count on to keep us on track.
I guess running errands on all my free days is really helping me buckle down. Still, I feel like I've got a long way to go. Especially when I keep running from myself.
Huh?
Remember back in Keldic? I said that I came to the academy to find myself. But sometimes, I wonder if maybe I just wanted to get away. From my family, from myself.
Oh. Do you not get along well with your family?
Oh, I do. I'm not their real son, but my parents always loved me like I was. My sister and I, we've had our differences, especially lately, but we still get along pretty well. No, the problem's just with me.
Rean. Still, I suppose the fact you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
There's Elisa telling us.
Would have thought I'd have the chance to feed you your own good advice so soon. I can't believe you can just say things like that with a straight face. Maybe being on the receiving end every now and then will do you some good.
Alright, you got me. I admit defeat. But yeah, I guess I'm starting to figure things out. In my own way. Maybe enrolling at Thoris was the first thing I'd done right in a long time. And now, all of us are out here like this, spending time together.
Yeah, I like that. I hope the things we learned during our field studies can help us all make a difference in the world. So... Wait, all of us?
Of course Rean sensed them.
You two were gone so long that we started to get a little worried.
No way! How long have you been listening?
Still, I suppose the fact that you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Stop! Rean, he was the one who said it course! I was just repeating it back to him!
Oh, Lisa, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Honestly, you touched my heart.
I apologize for eavesdropping on you, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad I did.
How did I end up in the middle of this anyway? Fine, if that's how you want to play it. None of you are getting any sleep until you've shared all your most embarrassing secrets.
What? I don't...
You wish.
Seems like you did well.
Honestly, I feel like she helped me more than I helped her. Hey, guys? This is a really beautiful place.
Yes, it is, Reed.
Yeah, ain't it?
Lisa can now use the S-Craft, Rosetta Arrow.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you. Keep up the good work.
Of course. Hey, the watchtower. Wonder what will happen here. Okay, 0255 hours. Shift's almost over. No sign of any suspicious or anything at all, really. Why do we even do this every day? You do know that what the point of having a sentry is, right? Oh, hey, you're early. But come on now, you gotta get where I'm coming from. At least a little. You could understand if we were posing near Crossbow. Who's gonna start a war out here in the boondocks? Never know, right? Perhaps the fact that you'd never expected would make it the perfect place to start a war. Besides, Lieutenant General Vander says we need to stay on alert, and he knows the situation better than we do. The Lieutenant General is a great man, yeah. Why aren't those big shots from the 3rd Armored Division doing station in some backwater place like this anyway? You think that rumor is true? That he got posted here because he wouldn't help the Blood and Iron Chancellor? Well, watch what you say. That kind of idle gossiping is how rumors get wings too. Fine, fine. Such a killjoy. Anyway, you got things covered here. I want to go get some sleep. Not a few minutes left on my shift, but you're here, and hey, who's counting? Honestly? Wait, what was that? What the? What happened? Did they just get shelled? Who had the order to attack? No one. I've heard nothing of the sort. Zenigate needs to know about... What the? No way. Ah! An enemy attack? Where's it coming from? No. Oh, Adios. Well. GG those two. Oh, there's actually a save point here. Okay, in that case, I think this is actually a perfect time to end. How long have I been streaming for? Okay, almost 2 hours, which honestly I wouldn't mind doing more, but honestly, I feel like there's a decent time to end, if I'm being honest. Like, again, I do want to keep going with this game, but I do want to get some sleep, too. Or I wouldn't mind going further. But hey. Either way, I do plan to make more progress the next time I play this game, and hopefully finish the chapter. Again, I'm just not sure if I'm going to stream... I'm not sure if I'm going to stream this game this Friday, because, again, there's going to be a open beta for King of Fighters 15, which I do actually want to try. contrary to how I feel about King of Fighters, which again, it's not that I hate it or anything. The first game just scared me a lot. Or the 13th game, the first game I played in KOF scared me a lot. Anyways, I'm gonna just set up a raid for Orland. He's going through Neo the World's Ends with you at the moment, so yeah. And he hasn't been able to stream recently, until recently, so yeah. Curry, please. But yeah. And good night as well, Curry. Thank you for dropping in as always whenever you can. But yeah. So, no stream tomorrow. Friday, there should be a stream. We'll figure it out later. I'll definitely stream during the weekends. And next week, I'm honestly not sure how I'm going to do my stream schedule, but with the days I requested off, thank you for that. Get water. But yeah. Next week, we'll figure out what schedule I end up doing streaming-wise. I might do Monday through Wednesday and skip Thursday and Friday, depending on